All right, so this is part 2 of the ancient China civilization, or ancient China PowerPoint notes, part 2. So we're discussing the establishment of the Han Dynasty, which took place in 202 BCE through 220 CE. Labang leads peasant revolts after the death of Shah Gandhi. In 202 BCE, Labang also has eliminated almost all of his competition through military might and diplomacy. Whoops, bring that back. Yes, I'm moving a little bit. All right, enough of me playing around with this. All right, so Han Dynasty, some lower classes was allowed into bureaucracy. All right, under this particular society, the Han Dynasty, strict emphasis on family relationships. So as we can see, this was a Confucius society, because Confucius, or Confucianism, family was very important to Confucianism. All right. Women, patriarchal. Some could gain influence through male relatives, such as their father, their uncle, their brother, whatever the case may be. They were able to inherit things from their father's side. 3 main groups: landowners and educated bureaucrats, peasants and artisans, and then you had a group known as the mean people, such as the merchants, actors, and musicians. All right. On politics and government. He had a centralized administration with less brutality than the Shin dynasty. He was able to improve bureaucracy, attack warlords, regional princes, focus less on military buildup, emphasize Confucianism, education for bureaucrats. Wu Tai, most famous emperor from 140 through 187 BCE. All right. He was able to bring peace to much of Asia, expanded territory, and implemented the first known civil service exam. All right, interactions with the Han. They were able to expand into Korea, Vietnam, and Central Asia. All right, when they expanded contact, also known as trade with India and Persian empires. And then later they expanded into the Roman Empire, as to why we're going to be talking about Aristotle, Julius Caesar, things of that nature, because they're all connected some way. But as we can see through this slide, they are connected because of trade, expansion and trade. Han culture, all right, they treated Confucianism as a religion, even though it is a philosophy. Let's not get this twisted. It's a philosophy, but they treat it as a religion. So they built shrines, okay, such as a holy temple, all right, where they would go and practice this philosophy. Government promoted this philosophy. Did I say government? I meant government promoted this philosophy. Continued construction on the Great Wall. So we know that the Han Dynasty also contributed to the Great Wall of China. They were the ones who assisted in building that monument that still is present today. Innovations, you have the seismograph, the anatomical research, hygiene. You had animal collars, pulleys and gears, increased production of textiles, water, power mills, and paper. All right, so with the Han economy comes lower taxes. All right, they tax lower than the Shin dynasty, but get this, as their economy, as the Han dynasty tend to progress, they tend to tax more. Their taxes tend to get higher. Then you had copper coins, required people to work on government projects. Government was able to influence and control parts of the economy. You had iron, salt production, weights and measures, trade. Remember, every time we say that word trade, that's dealing with business. They were able to trade silk, jewelry, leather goods, agriculture goods, and everybody had to work on public work programs such as the canal system, and then store surplus of rice and grain. And that's basically it. But make sure you become familiar with this, all of this whole slide. Just don't write the notes. Just don't jot it down without understanding what you're writing. All right. See y'all tomorrow.